I've got a Dodge Dakota here, and if you have one, you know that they're prone to some rusting around the fender wells, mostly on the back, but there's some other problem areas too. Just look for other trucks that are older than yours or not taken care of as well, and this is what you find. I wanted to show an example of what I had done here. This is where the inner fender well and the outer fender well come together. Basically, it was all rotted out. These two usually come down and a lip under, and then this fender flare would go over it. So what I've done is cut it out with a die grinding wheel or a cut-off wheel, and then welded in some tabs. On a couple of them I put a bent tab so that a screw can come in from the fender well. But this thing is completely, it's just unbelievable. When you get all done though, you know, you can't even tell. Okay, once I get all done and attach this. So I put these tape marks, I put this tape on the, hang on here. Before I take it all apart, I put tape, and then I cut it with an X-Acto knife. So when I put it back together, I know exactly where it goes. I do that in 3 spots. So it depends on, you know, it doesn't affect the function, just the looks. But I unfortunately have to do this almost every year because it just keeps happening. So this side went to pieces fully this year. I mean, it's bad news, but the fender flare is going to cover all this up. So I either use pour, or a rust converter. And this time I actually wasn't able to get the welder, and so I've glued in some metal pieces with construction adhesive. And these are the one I'm going to use here, and then another one here that I can't decide. The welder might be available. So anyway, I wanted to show that. And then I recently found between the firewall and the floor on the passenger side's rotted out. I put some window screen there, flex sealed it from the inside and outside. Alright, and then I just spray oil and lube in all my doors every year. It gets a little bit oily, but you can put it in these little holes where the water drains out, and do that in all the holes that I can find. Keeps the doors good. Okay, that's all I have.